Hello there, my wonderful friends. If you're living with diabetes and find yourself waking up 2, 3, or even more times every night to use the bathroom, you are absolutely not alone. For many, this nighttime routine has become so common that it's simply accepted, but it's quietly destroying your rest, draining your energy, and making it harder to control your blood sugar. What many people don't realize is that this condition has a name: Nocturia. And it's not just a minor annoyance. Sleep interruptions, even brief ones, prevent your body from completing its essential recovery cycles. The consequence? Day after day of fatigue, brain fog, irritability, and unstable blood sugar levels, even if you eat well or take medication. The good news is, you are not condemned to live this way. There are natural, safe, and effective ways to improve your rest without resorting to aggressive medications or expensive solutions. You just need to understand how certain specific foods and drinks can help calm your bladder, reduce silent inflammation, and stabilize your glucose while you sleep. With my guidance, Dr. Lisa, and my decades of experience in urinary and metabolic health for seniors, today you'll discover 6 natural solutions you can start applying tonight. We're not talking about strict diets or hard-to-find supplements. We're talking about simple ingredients already in your fridge or pantry that, when used strategically, can make a real difference. We'll cover 3 functional foods that work from within to relax your urinary system and keep your blood sugar stable. And also 3 natural drinks that can help you sleep more deeply and wake up with more energy. Stay until the end, because a special combination between a drink and a food that I'll show you might be exactly what your body needs to finally sleep without interruptions. Before we jump into these amazing discoveries, if you're ready to unlock more peaceful nights and better health, please hit that like button right now. It truly helps our message reach more wonderful people like you. Also, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our health tips, and drop a comment below telling us where you're watching from. I absolutely adore connecting with all of you. Functional food. 1. Kiwi, your natural sleep and bladder ally. All right, let's look at these 6 natural solutions that can transform your nights. The first functional food that can help you sleep better and reduce nighttime bathroom visits is small, green, and for many, underestimated, the kiwi. This fruit isn't just delicious, it's also a natural source of melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating your sleep-wake cycle. Unlike artificial supplements, the melatonin in kiwi integrates naturally with other beneficial compounds, promoting deeper, more restorative sleep without unwanted side effects. But its benefits don't stop there. Kiwi is rich in vitamin C, vitamin K, folate, potassium, and especially soluble fiber. This fiber plays a key role in glucose regulation, as it slows down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. For those living with type 2 diabetes, this is a crucial advantage. Maintaining stable glucose levels at night allows your kidneys to work less, filtering excess sugar, which in turn significantly decreases nighttime urinary urgency. As I, Dr. Lisa, always emphasize, when glucose levels are kept stable at night, your kidneys don't need to work overtime filtering excess. This significantly reduces the nighttime urinary urge in people with diabetes. Furthermore, kiwi has a low glycemic index, making it a safe and effective option for people with diabetes. Its richness in antioxidants like lutein, zeaxanthin, and various flavonoids helps reduce chronic low-grade inflammation, a silent factor that can irritate urinary system tissues and increase bladder sensitivity. Including kiwi in your nighttime routine requires no complications. You can eat it whole as a light dessert after dinner, either alone or with a handful of raw walnuts, which boosts its satiety effect and regulates sugar absorption. You can also add it to salads with leafy greens and a bit of fresh cheese, or prepare it in a gentle smoothie mixed with plain yogurt, flax seeds, and a pinch of cinnamon. Another interesting combination is with cottage cheese or ricotta, a creamy, balanced mix perfect for consumption an hour before bedtime. If you've never tried kiwi as part of your evening, this is an excellent opportunity. Look for ripe, firm fruits and don't be afraid to eat it with the skin. Well washed, of course. That's where a lot of its beneficial fiber is concentrated. Ultimately, kiwi is not just a healthy fruit, it's a discreet and powerful therapeutic ally for those seeking better sleep, glucose stability, and reduced nighttime interruptions without medication. Tell me, have you ever considered kiwi as a bedtime snack? What's your favorite fruit to eat in the evening? Share your thoughts below. Functional food. 2. Fresh cheese. Your slow-digesting sleep aid. The second functional food that deserves a place in your nighttime routine is fresh cheese. This type of cheese, soft, creamy, and naturally low in sodium, is much more than a simple salad topping. When consumed properly, it can become an effective tool to improve rest, reduce nighttime urinary activity, and keep blood glucose levels stable. Fresh cheese is an excellent source of slow-digesting proteins like casein, which work progressively over several hours. This sustained release of nutrients not only helps maintain feelings of fullness throughout the night, but also stabilizes blood sugar, preventing the spikes that often trigger the need to urinate. Additionally, it's rich in calcium and tryptophan, two key nutrients for relaxing the nervous system and promoting deep, continuous sleep. Calcium helps regulate melatonin, the sleep hormone, while tryptophan is a direct precursor to serotonin, which in turn facilitates restorative sleep. I, Dr. Lisa, often emphasize that many older people with diabetes neglect the quality of their dinner, not knowing that a small change, like incorporating a portion of natural fresh cheese, can make a huge difference in their nights. Of course, not all cheeses are equal. You should avoid processed cheese or products high in sodium and additives. The ideal is a traditional fresh cheese without added salt, preferably artisanal or organic. Consuming fresh cheese at night can be very simple and delicious. You can combine it with low-glycemic fresh fruits like raspberries, blueberries, or kiwi for a light, balanced, and functional dinner. It also pairs wonderfully with spinach, walnuts, and a touch of extra virgin olive oil, creating a comforting and nutritious salad. Another interesting option is to mix it with a teaspoon of chia seeds and a pinch of cinnamon. This combination provides fiber, protein, and antioxidants that soothe the digestive and urinary systems before sleep. If you're someone who feels hungry shortly before bed, a small portion of fresh cheese can help you avoid cravings without spiking your glucose. Plus, its soft texture and satisfying effect make it a practical option for those seeking something simple yet effective. In summary, fresh cheese doesn't just nourish, it balances, calms, and protects. It's an intelligent and tasty choice for those living with diabetes and seeking quieter nights, free from unnecessary interruptions. Functional food. 3. Eggplant, your antioxidant bladder. Soother. Next up is eggplant, one of those foods rarely associated with sleep or urinary control, but which hides a series of properties ideal for those seeking better rest, kidney care, and glucose balance. Present in many traditional Mediterranean dishes, this vegetable is light, versatile, and profoundly therapeutic if you know how to use it. Its first great value lies in its high content of antioxidants, especially one called niacin, found in its intense purple skin. Niacin has the ability to protect cell membranes from oxidative stress, a process that constantly affects people with type 2 diabetes. When urinary system tissues, like the bladder and kidneys, are subjected to chronic inflammation or oxidative stress, they become more sensitive, generating urgent signals and imbalance. By regularly incorporating eggplant, you can reduce this silent inflammation, indirectly relieving episodes of nighttime urination. Furthermore, eggplant has a rarely mentioned but very valuable characteristic. It's mostly composed of water, but released gradually. Unlike other foods or drinks that immediately stimulate the bladder, eggplant hydrates without causing an aggressive urinary response. This is especially useful at night when your body needs to stay hydrated, but without overloading the kidneys. Plus, it provides potassium, a key mineral for balancing body fluids and relaxing the detrusor muscle, which is directly responsible for bladder contractions. From a glycemic perspective, eggplant also offers advantages. It has an extremely low glycemic index, practically insignificant, and is rich in insoluble fiber. This combination promotes slow digestion and metabolic stability, helping to avoid the sugar spikes that so greatly affect sleep in people with diabetes. In the kitchen, eggplant is as flexible as it is healthy. It can be baked with olive oil and Mediterranean herbs, roasted as a side dish, or incorporated into gentle dishes like classic ratatouille. It can also be blended as the base for a warm puree, along with turmeric, garlic, and a touch of black pepper, creating a light, warm, and highly digestible dinner. To maximize its benefits, it's best to cook it without frying, avoiding saturated fats and industrial sauces. The ideal is to maintain its soft yet firm texture, which helps with satiety without inflaming the digestive system. Thus, eggplant becomes much more than a common vegetable. It's a natural ally for those who wish to regain control over their nighttime rest, care for their kidney function, and live with diabetes with fewer disruptions and more balance. Tell me, have you ever used eggplant in a savory bedtime dish? What's your favorite way to cook it? You now know 3 key foods for better sleep and glucose control. Now let's see how some natural drinks, taken at the right time, can further reinforce that effect and help you reduce nighttime interruptions. Natural drink 1. Natural coconut water. Hydration, without overload. Natural coconut water, beyond being a refreshing drink popular in warm climates, can become a powerful tool for those living with diabetes and suffering from nighttime urination. Its unique nutritional profile makes it ideal for hydrating the body without overstimulating the bladder, a delicate but fundamental balance when it comes to improving nighttime rest. One of the biggest benefits of coconut water is its high content of potassium and magnesium, 2 essential minerals for regulating fluid balance and muscle function. Potassium, in particular, helps keep sodium levels in the body under control, which reduces fluid retention and pressure on the kidneys. When the body is well hydrated at a cellular level and its electrolytes are in order, the bladder behaves more stably, without sending unnecessary signals during the night. For its part, magnesium is known for its relaxing effects on the nervous system and smooth muscles, including those of the bladder. Consuming a small amount of coconut water about 2 hours before bedtime can help relax tissues, promoting a general state of calm that prepares the body for sleep. As I, Dr. Lisa, clearly explain, half a cup of natural coconut water before bed not only provides essential minerals, but also helps decrease the reflex activity of the bladder in older people. Another important aspect is that coconut water contains natural sugars in very moderate amounts, so if consumed wisely, no more than half a cup, it does not pose a risk to glycemic control. Unlike other sweet or isotonic drinks, coconut water contains no caffeine, additives, or added sodium, which makes it a safe and functional option for people with type 2 diabetes. However, it's crucial to choose natural coconut water without added sugar or artificial flavorings. The ideal is to consume it alone, without mixing it with juices or adding sweeteners. If you buy it bottled, always check the label to ensure it's 100% pure. Incorporating this drink into your nighttime routine is as simple as it is effective. Taking a small amount, about 200 milliliters, 1 to 2 hours before bedtime can help keep you hydrated without stimulating urinary urgency. It's a gentle but powerful way to care for your kidneys, your bladder, and your rest. Coconut water, when used strategically, is not just refreshing. It's a natural support for better sleep, glucose control, and waking up feeling lighter, clearer, and more at peace. Have you ever considered coconut water as a sleep aid? What's your favorite way to stay hydrated without triggering nighttime trips? If coconut water is the first step to balanced hydration, the second natural drink we present has a different goal: to calm the mind and relax the bladder from within. It's ideal for those nights where physical tiredness isn't enough and anxiety seems relentless. Before we continue, I have something truly special I'm so excited to share with you. I've poured all my very best knowledge, my heart, and years of experience into my new ebook, Ageless Vitality, Your Guide to Health and Wellness for Seniors. This isn't just about sleep or diet. It's a comprehensive guide to boosting your energy, sharpening your mind, improving your balance, nourishing your brain, and so much more. If you're ready to feel younger, stronger, and more vibrant, this ebook is an absolute must-have. It's packed with practical tips, delicious, easy-to-make recipes, and gentle, actionable advice designed specifically for seniors. It's your personal roadmap to a healthier, happier you. You'll find the link to get your copy pinned in the very first comment below. Seriously, you don't want to miss out on this incredible resource that can truly change your daily life. Natural Drink 2, Lemon Balm Melissa Tea, your gentle mind soother. We're talking about lemon balm, also known as Melissa. This medicinal plant is renowned for its gentle and comforting effect on the nervous system. It doesn't act as a strong sedative, but slowly guides the body towards a state of tranquility. When taken as a warm infusion, lemon balm creates a progressive sense of calm that can make the difference between a restless night and continuous rest. Its benefits are scientifically backed. Compounds like rosmarinic acid and other polyphenols present in its leaves act as natural anxiolytics and relax smooth muscles, including those surrounding the bladder. This is especially useful for people with diabetes who experience an overactive nervous system and a sensitive bladder that reacts even to small signals. I, Dr. Lisa, summarize it well. Lemon balm helps not only to sleep better, but also to wake up with a feeling of emotional and physical stability. It's ideal for older people who have difficulty mentally disconnecting at the end of the day. Preparing this infusion is as simple as it is effective. You only need 1 teaspoon of dried lemon balm leaves or a natural tea bag without added flavors or mixtures, and a cup of hot water. Let it steep for 7 to 10 minutes. Strain and drink slowly about 30 to 45 minutes before going to bed. You can accompany it with a little cinnamon or lemon peel, always avoiding artificial sweeteners or sugar so as not to interfere with your glycemic balance. This drink not only induces sleep but also helps calm the urinary system, reduces urgent signals, and prepares the body to rest without interruptions. Lemon balm doesn't seek to impress, but it achieves a lot. It reconnects you with a more natural, deep, and sustained form of rest. Sometimes that's all you need to feel like the night is working in your favor, not against you. Natural Drink 3, Chamomile Tea, your classic nighttime calmer. After hydrating the body with coconut water and relaxing the mind with lemon balm, we arrive at one of the most well-known, but also most underestimated, infusions, chamomile. Although many simply associate it with a calming drink, the reality is that when incorporated with intention into the nighttime routine, it can become a key support for those struggling with insomnia and frequent urination at night. Chamomile contains active compounds like apigenin, a flavonoid that binds to brain receptors and generates a mild sedative effect. This action not only helps reduce the time it takes to fall asleep, but also improves the overall quality of rest, promoting deeper and more continuous sleep cycles. This is especially important for people with type 2 diabetes, whose sleep is often interrupted by glucose fluctuations or poorly regulated urinary urges. In addition to its action on the nervous system, chamomile acts directly on smooth muscles, including those of the bladder. Its antispasmodic effect can help decrease involuntary contractions that cause nighttime urgency, thus reducing how often you need to get up to the bathroom. As I, Dr. Lisa, clearly explain, chamomile is one of the few plants that acts on 2 key fronts for rest. It relaxes the nervous system and calms the bladder. That's why it's especially useful for older people with sleep disorders related to nighttime urination. Preparing a good chamomile infusion doesn't require much effort, but it does need some care. The ideal is to use dried flowers or natural tea bags without added flavorings or caffeine. Infuse it in hot water for about 5 to 7 minutes and drink slowly about 30 to 40 minutes before bedtime. You can add a pinch of cinnamon to enhance its digestive and relaxing effect, but avoid sugar or any artificial sweetener. The most important thing is not to take it lightly. Making chamomile a part of your nighttime routine involves more than just drinking something warm. It's about establishing a small ritual that tells your body it's time to disconnect, rest, and heal. Chamomile doesn't seek to be the star, but it plays an essential role, preparing the ground for a calm night where sleep flows smoothly and the bladder remains quiet. Sometimes a simple cup is all you need to reclaim your night. What's your go-to herbal tea for relaxation? Have you tried lemon balm or chamomile for sleep before? Share your experience in the comments. Sleeping deeply shouldn't be a privilege. It should be a natural part of your life, like breathing, like eating, like feeling at peace. And yet, for many living with diabetes, rest has become a daily struggle, a battle against urgency, against tiredness, against the silent insomnia that steals clarity from the next day. Sometimes transformation doesn't begin with grand promises or strong medications, but with small gestures repeated every night. A food that nourishes without disrupting, a drink that relaxes without forcing, a routine that says, I care for you, I listen to you, I respect you. Kiwi, fresh cheese, and eggplant are not just foods. They are silent allies that regulate, balance, and support from within. Coconut water, lemon balm, and chamomile are not just infusions. They are liquid pauses that teach your body to release tension, to sleep without fear, to trust the night again. You don't have to do everything at once. Just begin tonight. Choose one, a fruit, a cup of tea, a different dinner. Not because it's a magic cure, but because it's an act of self-love. A first step towards a night where you're not woken by your bladder, but by the pleasure of waking up energized. As I, Dr. Lisa, always emphasize, every time you consciously choose what you eat and drink before sleeping, you are building a healthier, stronger, and freer version of yourself. So, tell me, what are you going to try tonight? What's your first small ritual of recovery going to be? Write your answer in the comments. Share this message with someone who deserves to rest better, and remember, your night can change, and with it, your day, your health, your life. If this video resonated with you, please leave a like and hit the bell icon to not miss any updates. Share this video with someone you care about who also needs a little peace. Until we meet again, may your nights be silent, your rest deep, and your heart light.